For today's cup of coffee, Kid and I and BB had just finished watching season 4 of Stranger Things. We've been watching that. We've been binge watching that for several weeks now on the weekends.
Let me tell you something. It is stressful. It is tenseful.
It is. And I'm going to tie that into what our topic today. This nice eclipse, the 2 eclipses that are going across the United States. And it was interesting because in Stranger Things, you had where it formed the X, the 4 different points. I'm hoping that was not foreshadowing. I truly am hoping that was not.
I'm just going to sit here and wait. I'm just going to sit here and wait.
Well, that's all that any of us can do. And it's like, because Leo King for years has been warning of this period of time. Mm-hmm. And so has Robert Phoenix. And if you don't listen to those guys, and you may know of astrologers or whoever that I'm not aware of that have been warning of these things, but those are the 2 that I primarily listen to. But above that, we've got a lot of things that, as far as prophecy and scripture, and we don't dwell on these things. I personally don't, because there are many channels.
But it's spooky season, and so shit's going to erupt during spooky season.
It is spooky season. No, it is spooky season. And just to the nth degree.
That's what I'm saying. Shit's going to erupt in the spooky season.
Yeah. And so, as far as going into, like, some of the hardcore news stuff that's going on, there are channels, lots of people that are discussing the world events right now.
Yeah.
And
they really are.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about it, even on TikTok.
Oh, sure. Because you've got the propaganda machines that are absolutely going off the rails right now. Mm-hmm. You've got a lot of the fear porn people that they're just happying all over themselves.
Yeah, they really are. They're having a field day.
They are. And it's like, we understand that fear feeds the beasts. We get that. And that is one of the things that Michael Heiser, God love him, I miss his presence on this planet. And with the things that's going on now, I would like to have his input. Mm-hmm. I would like to know what he would be saying about things that are going on. But he hated eschatology. He hated, as far as trying to, there are some people that's their whole thing is prophecy, and how this fits this and that fits that, and it's like Nostradamus and this and that. And those quatrains, you could make them mean anything that you wanted to. You really could.
Anything.
And there are people that do the same thing with Bible prophecy. And Heiser always said that we really don't know until after an event whether it truly matched Bible prophecy or not.
Yeah. Now that is true.
Uh-huh. All I know is I was told in December of 2013 that there would come a great shaking. And we are shooketh.
We are shooketh indeed.
Everything's being shaken. And even when it's not like, I'm not one of these people, I do not like the word prophet applied to myself. I fear that word. I like the term seer. It's not something that happens every day. It never has happened every day.
Psychic.
And those people that say that they're getting downloads from God on a daily basis in certain ways, I sort of have a Spock eyebrow towards.
Yeah. Unless it's like really special people.
You have to be discerning.
Yeah. Like
even
there's specific people that I'm sure that he would pick out, you know?
Even in biblical prophecy, it would go through periods of time that they were given, insight. That didn't mean it happened every single day.
No.
And it wasn't a matter of channeling. Mm. And for me, I would go through periods of time that I could go for years, nothing much. Didn't mean that God wasn't there.
Right.
And then you would have experiences like the 2013 thing. I really thought I was going to die.
Yeah, that was an intense time for the both of us.
Yeah.
Like, especially, mostly you.
Well, Kid was right here with me, and it's like everybody thought that I had lost my rabbit-assed mind. And
I knew something was up.
And still, until stuff started coming to pass. And then it's like, there are still things beginning to come to pass.
Yeah.
Which is just like, well, shit.
That's like, do you get real bad deja vu?
Some of it's a matter of being reminded. It's just certain things will come to heart.
I get real bad deja vu.
And the main thing...
Like as if I've had dreams of certain things happening before and I just cannot remember.
The main thing during this period of time was what God, that initial when he started speaking on this stuff, which was be calm, be still, trust. And I'm screaming, trust what? And he said, trust that I am God. And then he said, whenever he does whatever he's going to do, there was no specific, that it would be in a way that no man could take credit and everybody would know it was God. And a lot of times we want to apply those things to whatever particular situation is going on in our life at that moment, which there was huge ones in our world. But a lot of times it's much broader than that. So, with the planetary alignments, and because that I don't have a gift for it. I have tried to learn the astrology before, and I think it is highly mathematical. And for those of us that are not highly mathematical, that's a challenge.
Yeah.
But as far as the significance of everything else, all these planets in retrograde and stuff like that, plus these eclipses that are coming up and that form an X across the United States, yeah, we're being shaken. Everything's being shaken right now.
Shooketh.
This whole world is being shaken.
Shooketh.
And there was an earthquake, I think, a few days ago in Afghanistan, and got very little news coverage because of all the other stuff that's going on.
It got very little news coverage?
Very little.
How is that possible? That's a big thing that happened.
It is a big thing. It's a big thing if your family's involved, yeah. And one of the main things right now is to not get emotionally involved in some of this stuff. Yeah, because remember, there's this side, there's that side, and the truth lies somewhere in the middle. So as far as people picking sides and stuff like that, is a matter of standing back and letting the emotions cool.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. And it's okay to say that you don't know. It's okay. There are people being angry with... There are people being angry with people because that they're not picking sides. For real.
Nah. They should not get upset about that. That is a stupid thing to get upset about.
I think so, but that is how emotionally charged and how volatile people are right now.
Why do they feel the need to force someone to be on their side? Why does someone have to pick a side? Why can't they see both have issues, both have pros, both have cons?
Issues. Because it is a matter of emotional immaturity. And that is rampant in our world today, regardless of how old somebody is. And it's still almost like this, high school sports team thing, rah-rah for our side. No, because I understand behind all this stuff are the fallen ones, the reptilians that hate humanity. That's the enemy. It's not other humans. They're just deceived. They've been caught in this net of lies.
Yep.
And so, are some of them totally off the rails right now? Absolutely. Is it going to get worse before it gets better from what the astrologers are saying? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just relaying information in hopes of helping people understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And with these eclipses, yeah, 2 of them within, I think it was maybe like 6 months of each other. We've got the one October the 14th of 2023. And then the other one, which is a total solar eclipse, is April the 8th of 2024. This one here in October is an annular solar eclipse. It's not a total. It's like there's a ring of fire that is around it. It's not the corona like you have in a total solar eclipse where you've got the sun in the background of it. And please, as far as eye protection and all that stuff, if you're going away, I do not. I'm old school. I stay in the house during an eclipse. Yeah, I was like medieval old school.
Medieval old school, you could just stay in.
Primitive man old school. Go in the house. Yeah. But this annular one, and the website that I went to on this is the American Astronomical, there we go, Society. Hey, I have a right to have brain farts just like everybody else. And it's, I'll leave you the link for this, and it's talking about the back-to-back solar eclipses. It gives you a little bit of history and stuff on it. And I was trying to look and see what it said. At some point, it does explain the annular eclipse and what it means.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not looking forward to this period of time, but even before this 2013 thing, about 10, 15 years before that, I was told I was designed for such a time as this. I don't know what that means. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm like, God, can you be any more cryptic? Yes, because, you can ask for clarity. But other than that, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't get it until you're standing there in that minute. I would like to think this is not going to be like Stranger Things, where the upside down is bridging a gap into our reality, but that very well may be what we're seeing.
We Season 5 hasn't come out. No. We don't know what's happening.
Well, we know what's happening.
We just see the smoke and the fire.
Do we believe that there are honestly entities trying to come through into our world, and that there are people that are on their side trying to help punch a hole into our reality? Yeah, that's for real. Yeah. And people can go, they're crazy. Yeah, well, I've been told I was crazy before.
Yep. But you're not. You're not crazy.
I leave that as an option.
Because there was fucking evidence.
Well,
evidence of the shit that you went through.
They always think I'm crazy until the shit starts to come to pass. And then it's you were right. It ain't a matter about being right. It is a matter of trying to help someone see what is coming and to prepare for it. That's the whole basis of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not attention seeking. It's not just me that this is revealed to. There's lots of people out there. It's a matter of if somebody is looking for information, they will find it. But being discerning in the information that they are, looking at. That's the main thing right now. Be discerning. Do not be deceived. That was one of the things that Christ emphasized. Do not be deceived. And it's really hard right now because we have got deception on so many levels. It's being revealed to us and a lot of other people how these rulers, they're not on our side, folks.
No.
They're not on our side. It's like I was commenting online. It is up to us, the people, to take care of each other.
Yes.
If you're looking for governments and leaders and all this bunch of stuff to take care of you, no, you are already deceived. They are not your mommy. They don't owe you nothing.
No.
Somebody that can give you something, they can take that thing away.
Yes.
And we're seeing that going on daily also.
Mm-hmm.
So, might be a good time if you have not yet, get you a few storables, some water, some batteries. If you're in climates that are turning cool, make sure you have extra clothing and all that different stuff.
See if you can snag a generator.
Yeah, if you can snag a generator, that would be great.
Maybe some solar panels.
Solar
energy.
panels. See, that's the thing about around a mountainous area, solar panels are worthless. Totally, completely worthless. Plus, they fuck up the birds.
That is true. They do fuck up the birds.
And
they blind
it's
them
so
mid-flight.
funny how some of these people, it's like, I'm saving the planet. No, you're making it worse because you really don't understand some of this stuff that's going on.
And listen, if it's a matter of life or death, power or nothing, you know?
People lived without modern conveniences for thousands of years. It's not going to last forever.
No, it's not.
But maybe, could we all be uncomfortable for a while? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's amazing.
We'll definitely be uncomfortable for a while.
That is one of the best things about the character of Hopper in Stranger Things.
No matter how beat the fuck up, he still got through
Absolutely. Because it was that warrior spirit. It was the, you're not going to beat me, that or I will go down fighting spirit. And from what Leo King had said, that's coming. That's incoming.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Oh, what the fuck is about to erupt?
We don't know. See, that's the thing. We are, even as far as the astrologers, the period of time that we are in, I think that some of them, they're like, it's not been seen by humanity before. So, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
So this is just completely brand new.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a matter of, personally, I am going to try to do the best that I can every day to be calm, to be still, and to trust.
Yeah.
I have days that I'm better at that than others.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And
final thoughts.
Just do what you're doing.
Do what you're doing.
Don't get...
Take a step back. Don't let people draw you into their drama.
Mm-hmm. If you need to sit in the house for a while, sit in the house.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for a while.
Yeah. Because that's what we've been led to do.
Yeah.
As he sniffs. That's a up close and personal sniff from youngest kid.
I mean, it was a side sniff.
Was it a side sniff? Okay.
They got that good side sniff. That's disturbing. Side sniff.
Yeah.
Just sniff the side of someone's head. Just fucking as a greeting.
Do not let somebody get close enough into your personal space unless you know them very well.
Do not let
them small child to side sniff you.
Yeah, don't let anyone fucking side sniff you. Shit's disturbing.
That is disturbing. Anyhow, if you've had experiences with the paranormal or supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, you can send me an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com, and I will put the link to the Astronomical Society. See, I got it better that time.
Billy Reed Clinton, the sniff.
No.
That's disturbing.
No. Do your thing.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, do your thing.
If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. Thank you all, and have a good.
Yeah, share the pirate radio podcast, side sniffing, coffee slurping thing here that we got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Know that you are very loved. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yep.
Bye.